Okay, guys, we only get one go at this, so let's not screw this up. I'm Matt, aka Yumi, and this is a slightly different video because firstly, there's no gameplay on screen, which you can see there. You can see what I'm recording in case you want to watch me watch myself record a video. And secondly, I've got a box in front of me. Why do I have a box in front of me? Well, I thought it would be fun to unbox this as a video and see how that worked out. So it's the 13th of October today, which you may know means it's the day that the World of Warcraft collector's editions got shipped or available to buy. Amazon sent mine out yesterday and said it would arrive tomorrow, but it came today. So I thought, okay, this is an exciting event that only happens once a year or something. So why don't we, well, not once a year, once every 2 years or something. Why don't we experience it together? So I've meddled with my camera and meddled with my microphone and changed this up in an attempt to allow us to show what's going on. So without further ado, let's get into this Amazon package. Got my handy Wilkinson's Stanley knife. And sorry if I'm getting a bit in the way. I'm not a seasoned unboxer. Okay, and here we go. We've got our first hint of something exciting. So let's open this slightly. Let's get rid of this paper. Throw that over there. And here it is. World of Warcraft Shadowlands collector's box. So I've had the last, how many of these? From Mr. Pandaria forward. So Mr. Pandaria, yeah, I was checking Mr. Pandaria is right. Mr. Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, World of Warcraft Legion, World of Warcraft Battles for Azeroth. So this is my fifth. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought the last one, the Battle for Azeroth one was slightly poor. Let's just flip that over so you can see it. Oop, this light's reflecting. Let's try and avoid that. So yeah, we got the Lich King on the back. What's inside? How do I show this so it's not getting reflected? But you can read it. I'll read it. It's fine. We get the Epic Game Edition. We get the Arts of Shadowland. We get a Shattered Sky Mousepad. We get some Covenant Sigils 4-pin collector's set, and we get the digital soundtrack key, so we can download that. I guess the only disappointing thing with the soundtracks is that if it's the same as the other ones, you can just get them on Spotify, which is a shame. The Epic Edition, of course, includes the armor set, the pet, the mount. We get a Shadowlands boost. Sorry, that was the top one. We get a special effect for your Hearthstone, because you get that Hearthstone toy. We get an illusion for weapons. And we get 30 days of game time. So that's the kind of the box. Let's just rotate it around. Oops, so let's keep this on camera. Let's get rid of this Amazon box. Pop that down there. Yeah, so the box is quite nice. That's sort of like, I know it's supposed to be the sky shattering above Icecrown Citadel, but it kind of looks very kind of like geometric stones. It's in this cellophane wrap. Let's carefully just pierce that. There we go. Didn't damage the box itself. That was a really unsatisfying tear. Let's peel that off. Obviously, this is just a information sheet that sits on the back. I'm guessing more for if you buying this in store or something, so you could see what you're actually getting. That's quite nice, isn't it? With the I don't know quite what it's called. The way the colors reflect, and you get this icon I honestly don't really know what that icon is. I'm guessing it's the jailer or something. I can't get these things out because I'm firstly on my headphone wire. Let's move that out of the way. And secondly, because I'm trying to pay attention to if I'm in the right place and everything's still on screen. Dump that over there. So let's flip it. And it seems it opens like a book. Is that right? No? Does it slides out? Yeah, it slides out. Wait, does it? Is it a book? I think it's a book. I don't understand. Oh. It is a book, but it's kind of sturdy. So let's... How do I get this all on screen? So you got the World of Warcraft logo there, which is nice, kind of nicely. So yeah, like it's a book, but it like folds out. So let's take a quick look in the box. We get the, oh god, this is firmly in. Why can't I get this out? There we go. That's our World of Warcraft art book, the art of World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Apologies for the light reflecting. You figure out that that's because of the cellophane again. We'll take a look at that in a second. We then get this handy dandy mousepad, which I can't get out either. So yeah, we got a mousepad of Icecrown Citadel and the shattered sky above it into the Shadowlands. We get this, which is that my game key? That might be my game key. But again, it's in a nice collector's box. Let's just check. Yeah, that's my game key, so I don't want to show that one. Yep. Game key, music keys. Those are all keys. Yep, we won't show that because it comes in this really nice box, but it is it's all my keys and stuff, so I don't really want to share that. And last but not least, we get these 4 pins, which again is slightly struggling with the light. How do I get this in nicely? And we'll take it out in a second. You'll be able to see, but you get the 4 covenants. So the Kyrian, Ventir, the Necrolord, and Night Fae. So that's in a nice sealed package as well. And that's it. That's our lot. Should we start with these? I'll take them out of the packaging, and yeah, I'll try and show them off slightly better. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Yeah, does that show up better now? No, still reflecting. Anyway, yeah, those badges are pretty nice. I'm not 100% sure what I would do with them. That Night Fae one is especially difficult to see on camera because it's a very light blue and then like a silvery white in it. Look, yeah, so if I shine it straight at it, it just reflects. But the other are kind of more easy to see. So you've got that kind of green gem in the middle and then like the bronzy color. We got silver up here with a really light blue gem and then just the gold. And it's on this really nice sort of backing piece of paper with the I don't know, that border. So it's pretty nice and pretty high quality, that's for sure. So pop that down. Yeah, the mousepad is a mousepad. You get one of these in every collector's edition. I never really use them. I'm always worried about, you know, it's like with mousepads when your wrists on them and stuff, you kind of get that you get the dirt and stuff like that, and it just feels like it's a waste. So I usually keep them, but I do have all the other ones just stored away safely. And I don't know, it'd be nice if maybe there was a way to, I mean, there was a way, maybe just an idea to like frame them or something like that, and they would be nice little pieces to have, because the artwork on them is really cool. And, you know, that's kind of a very iconic piece of art from all the artwork we've seen previously, or all the trailers and stuff like that. And that's pretty nice. Let's wrap that over there. Last but not least, we have this, which is the Art of Shadowlands, or Art of World of Warcraft Shadowlands even. How do I get into this without damaging it? Stanley knife back. Let's very carefully pierce it. Did I pierce it? Yeah, I did. Excellent. Okay. Slowly unpick that. Excellent. Again, so this is a really nice piece. The book's like it's got the Covenant logos around the outside, as you can see there. Actually, that's the jailer in the middle. But it's sort of like embossed. So yeah, you can see the shiny parts and the matte parts, and the shiny parts are kind of indented. So let's open this up. Okay, so yeah, Art of World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Sorry, let's move that down slightly so you can see it properly. Then you've got the chapters, so you can see it's by area. So you've got Orboss, Bastion, Maldraxxus, Ardenweld, Revendeth, the Maw. We got that image again from well, like the Mousepad. We got some quotes from the Lich King, and then we just get into the artwork. So there's little bits of lore and stuff here, so you can see about the connection between the denizens of the Shadowlands. It's universal. No matter the life and culture that came before, mortal souls are woven from the same cloth. So we've got artwork. I'm not quite sure what all of these are, but I feel like it's probably one of these where, as you experience the game, you'll start to understand. But yeah, again, we got little bits of quote and stuff like that, little bits of lore as we flick through. I don't want to go through all of this because, you know, there's not a lot to say on a lot of it. A lot of it is just kind of a case of looking and enjoying, and then as you play through the game and see these zones in game, you're like, oh yeah, that's the artwork. That was what they were trying to portray. And no, did they portray it the way they kind of expected? So this is all Orboss, which I believe is the main central hub. Sorry, I'm just trying to avoid the light shining there. Very pillory. I don't know, this artwork's kind of reminding me, I don't want to say Viking, but like it's very highly detailed. It's a lot of like stone. These characters here obviously aren't particularly Viking, but they have the same sort of theme, don't they, with the intricate, like that kind of reminds me of kind of chiseled stone. And that armor there, like it does kind of look like that, or at least to me. These characters look less stone-like, but yeah, does remind me of, though, for example, Ulduar, and I mean, I don't know if any of this related, but I'm just kind of giving my first few opinions. Next, we move on to Bastion. And yeah, Bastion, obviously, as you'd expect, angelic, I guess, would be my way of describing it. Reminds me very much of the Diablo, the angels, you know, with the wings and all that. Here we've got, I believe these are kind of what they showed as the kind of class armor, didn't they, for Shadowlands? So I'm guessing, you know, I think there was like the Paladin one, if I remember, or the plate set. I was saying Paladin. I can't remember if it's a plate set or what. I've kind of purposely stayed away from a lot of the data mining because I really wanted to experience all of this sort of stuff for the first time. So yeah, a lot of artwork on sort of wings. I believe these were the suggested cape things, weren't they? So you've got like the wings in various states. Kind of a Pegasus there. flicking through. Yeah, so that sort of artwork there really reminds me of Diablo. I mean, I only played Diablo 3, so it may also remind me of Diablo 2 if I played this. But like High Heaven and you know, that chapter in Diablo 3. Just flicking through. Don't want to go through every single page, but trying to give a bit of a flavor. I don't know about if it's right, but these kind of remind me, look a bit like it's that theme again, but slightly in disrepair with these like wispy bits, as if things aren't quite right. These models, very, I don't know, they kind of remind me of Greece. I don't know why, but I think maybe it's the headpieces. Kind of, I don't know. Some more wings and yeah. Let's keep flicking. I'm sure if there's any of these specific pieces of artwork, then they will be they'll be flooding on websites anytime soon. So next move on to Maldraxxus. And yeah, that's very like Necron, isn't it? From Warhammer 40k is what immediately pops to mind. Got the undead, or the more traditional undead, and then armored variants. It's a lot more traditional World of Warcraft sort of death, isn't it? And you've got there that was the cape suggestion, wasn't it, for this covenant. Got some weapons, again, all very death themed. I'd be interested to see how they do that in other cultures, because I know, I think was it China, where they had to change a lot of Wrath of the Lich King, so you didn't have skeletons and stuff like that for cultural reasons. So it'd be interested to see how they deal with that in game. Again, more sort of plate armor, but everything's kind of entwined with bone, isn't it? Or even here where, I don't know, that looks less platey, but it's entwined with kind of like leathery, and it kind of looks fleshy, and it's all very kind of stereotypical death. There we've got what kind of reminded me of Warhammer 40k, but I guess it's it also reminds me of the Wrath of the Lich King. They had the sort of those plague things in there, and they were floating in the sky. You had a similar, kind of like what Naxxramas was. I can't remember what Naxxramas is actually called, but yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm remembering. Let's keep flicking. These are just examples of artwork, so as impressive they are, and as much as I'd like to have a proper look at them, for the sake of this video, we'll keep moving. Yeah, more kind of Naxxramas style. I can't think what they'd be called. Like, kind of like pyramids, like floating pyramids, but that's like the underneath of one. And then, yeah, that's very cool. This reminds you of Warlocks, doesn't it? Warlocks, and that looks very like Kel'Thuzad. Is that Kel'Thuzad? Might be. I don't know, it doesn't say, but that's what it reminds me of. Continue to flick through. And we got sort of grotesque. Not even sure what all these are, but yeah. Want to look at a place in Naxxramas. Continuing to flick. Got the spiders, or spider-like beasts. A rogue-looking character. And on to Arnwald. Again, you can see that what do you call it? Logo, which I was trying to. Does that need more in focus? I was talking about where the sort of the really light, which is why it didn't show too well on camera. Very like Teldrassil, isn't it? Kind of got sprites. Obviously, they're naturistic. But yeah, that reminds me of like Teldrassil. I mean, again, I haven't really looked into any of the lore and stuff on this, so I'm really just going off what it reminds me of. I mean, that's a really nice image. That could be really nice wallpaper. Again, very naturistic, as you would expect. And these, I'm guessing these are like entrance portals or something like that. But that's what they remind me of. If you imagine the green green instance or raid portal magic flowing through those, it wouldn't look out of place at all. Got weapons, so bows. Again, ties into the nature theme, and you've got here the back piece suggestions. I think that's the. I'm trying to think which one I saw. Can't remember. The bag looks cool though. Do like that. It's like, I wonder if that's a moth mount or something like that. But it looks like a moth, but it. In there we got like, that could be a riding moth. That saddle. I know I said I wasn't going to go through this page by page, but I kind of am. Revendreth. Yeah, there you go, vampires. It's not on the nose, is it? Yeah, gargoyles. Very obvious theme. Reminds me of the Blood Quarter from Escron Citadel. Is that a troll? Tried up here? I think so. Again, really good artwork. Just, I'll probably spend a bit more time looking at these properly, but weapons and got those the back options. That's the one I saw. I think that was the one they showed at BlizzCon. So I don't know if these are in game, or if it is only that one available, or if this was just concepts. And then you've got the weapons down here, so shields, swords, staves. That looks cool because it looks like a Victorian lamp, doesn't it? And daggers. Is that like an axe? I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's an offhand of some sort, but yeah. Thematic laser paladin, I don't think this really fits, but it's like the Dark Portal. Broken and with a twisted gargoyle on top. This balance is slightly better on my own because the weight is switched. Very Blood Elf-esque, isn't it? With the ears, and I mean, it might well be. But you've got like the horns there, like a kind of like a can't think what they're called off the top of my head. Some great swords, two-handers, more general art. Look at that guy with his coffin strapped to his back. Out of sight, out of mind. Muckborn simpletons. Jeez. That sort of armor is very cool, isn't it? It's very kind of like Victorian, I guess. Big wide capes. Interesting to see how they represent that in game. And then these more downtrodden folk with more simplistic clothing. This guy's on fire. What's going on here? Not really in this text, so probably it's an Ember Ward. Maybe that explains it. Then we got giant vampire bats. Dreadbat, as it calls it. And then we're into the mall. This is in the center, and we got the jailer. Looking more and more like a kind of like a vicious orc. I'm trying to think what he reminds me of. What's he called from The Hobbit? Azog the Defile. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of him. And there you've got big black piece where I assume his heart should be. It's like someone's punched it out of his chest. Very desolate wasteland. Not quite sure what that one is. Wow, we're 175 pages in here. So you got a lot of artwork. Oh, we got everyone's favorite war chief. Says sarcastically. We got some kind of like felt demon hounds. Just the page there. Some mounts. If that's a shield, that's a very cool shield because it looks like it's strapped to the arm. It's more of like an offensive weapon. I'm guessing it's Torghast with these look like they're kind of like swinging or something. And the idea is if you like almost like a little puzzle. I don't know if that's part of Torghast or what. Like an Iron Maiden, isn't it, with the spikes? It looks like it's a door, maybe, like an Iron Maiden door. I mean, it's huge when you look at the size of the characters here. Sorry, move that slightly down. So yeah, we got some more armor. Just try and keep this in focus. I hope this is in focus. I can't go back and do this again. Of his various staves. Those look like more like two-handers. Is this the jailer again? Or is this just armor? This could just be armor from Torghast. Yeah. I'm trying to think. That looks plate. That looks cloth. I'm guessing that's leather and that's... I mean, that looks very platey. But it might be mail. Got some weapons. So we got a crossbow. That looks like almost like a one-handed crossbow though. Imagine that, dual crossbows. Daggers, two-hand mace, more staves. Again, all artwork of who knows what on Reddit. Is this the top Vice Crown Citadel? Or this thing that's poking back? It looks like it. Those do match. So yeah. Oh, there he is. Bolvar. With his flaming mace. Oh, and then that's it. Just some indexes and then some final artwork. Okay, this has been 28 minutes. Wow, I didn't expect it to take this long to unbox. So yes, this has been the World of Warcraft Collector's Edition and a little unboxing / preview of it. If you've ordered this and you're about to get it, I hope it's as good as you were hoping, and I hope you enjoy it. I think it's quite a nice collection. I think these pins are actually are quite nice. Whether this is worth £109, I think it was £109 I paid from Amazon. I guess you can take things like you've got the actual game in there. So the game would probably be £30. You get 30 days of game time. So that's another £30. That's 60. You then go, wow, my hands are dirty. Something on this is dirty. Is it this? I'm not sure. Something's dirty. Or something uses its ink slightly. It's not touched anything else. So yeah, you've got £60 worth of stuff there. You get a character boost, which is worth, I don't even know how much they are, but it's an amount of money. So yeah, you're probably looking at, 40 quid's worth of stuff, it reckons. Mousepad is nice, but I would never use it as a mousepad. The Artbook is really, really nice and a nice collector's piece. And then the badges. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll let you make your own decisions whether it's worth it. Like I say, if you are picking this piece up, then I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully it will be a really good expansion. So pre-patch goes live tomorrow. If this goes live today, which is the Tuesday, then over here in Europe, the pre-patch goes live tomorrow. I believe it comes out in America today, but hopefully it's fun, and hopefully it's not too long a wait until Shadowlands hits. But yeah, that's been the World of Warcraft Collector's Edition. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. So take it easy. Bye.